Minimalism isn't just a fad, it isn't just a phase. There is a reason why people are going to minimalism after decluttering, and it's because of all the health benefits. So let's talk about that today. Hello, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And today we're going to talk about the reasons why minimalism is so popular, and that is because of the health benefits. There are so many benefits to decluttering, to becoming more minimalistic and having a simple, intentional life, that's why people are going at it and they are sticking to it and they are making it their own. As I said before, minimalism isn't a kind of end destination. It isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. It is a journey that you go on as you declutter items from your home and from your mind and from your schedule. And as you do that, you become more intentional with your life. You realise how much money and time and things that you have been wasting on things rather than experiences and interactions. And as you start decluttering, there are so many health benefits that we'll talk about today, which is why people stick with minimalism or make it adaptable to them. It has so many positives for your life. So let's talk about those now. So the first benefit is that it reduces stress and anxiety. So this is something that I have struggled with pretty much most of my life, and I can honestly say that it makes it much easier to manage stressful situations, because you just feel like you have a better grasp of what's going on rather than feeling like you're going from one chaos to another and feeling like your environment is cluttered and chaotic. It just means that you have this sense of calm to your daily life, so that when you get these challenges and difficulties arise, it's much easier to regulate them, it's much easier to respond to them and to deal with them without that kind of pressure of having to do things a certain way or to do it quickly. You have that thinking space to really take in that challenge, that problem, and work through it with a clear head. So less clutter around is going to reduce that visual clutter and that chaotic feel around your environment. It's because you are also simplifying your lifestyle that you're not feeling like you're rushing from thing to thing, and it just means that it's more manageable to keep up with your appointments and your schedule because you have streamlined it. And also there's less decision making with a minimalist lifestyle. Because you are keeping things really pure, really simple, it means that you're not having so many decisions to be made. Like your wardrobe in the morning is nice and slimmed down. It's an easy mix match situation where you can just quickly grab things to wear and you know they're going to fit, you know they're going to match, because you have already made those decisions prior by making a more capsule wardrobe. And that means that when you get up in the morning, it's much easier to get ready because you don't have those extra decisions to make. So if you can simplify your routine, simplify your lifestyle, your schedule, it just means that you have less to think about. Reason number 2 is that it improves productivity. By decluttering the amount of stuff that you have, it just means that you're able to focus in on what you are doing, your work, your creativity, your creative outlets. It just means that you're able to focus in more because you don't have that extra clutter around you visually and also within your head. So reduction in your visual clutter is really important here, because this means that there are less distractions around you. You're not going to notice little bits and pieces that are going to take you off track. It's going to make you focus in. Reason number 3 is that it saves you money, which means that you'll have more money for paying off debt or for saving for something that you're looking for, or saving and investing for the future. It'll help you by being more intentional. You're reducing your spend. You're less likely to be buying things that you don't really need because you are fully aware of what's already in your home and what requirements you have, that actually you are less likely to want to bring anything new into your home, so you spend less. You're also really conscious with your spending. You think about each item that you bring into your home. Everything is more considered, which means that you're not bringing in that excess like you used to do. And it means you have less desires for some of those things that you didn't really need. Because you are saving money and you're not spending, it just means that you're able to focus in on the essentials. Reason number 4 is that it's much easier to clean and tidy after yourself if you have less stuff. And if you have less items on the counters, on the countertops, on the surfaces, it's much easier then to clean things at the end of the night or when you finish cooking, because the countertops are clear. It's easier then to spray and wipe down because you know that everything's already cleared out of the way. It doesn't make it an onerous job to do. It just makes it a much simpler job. So it's quicker to do, easier to do, and you're more likely to do it. Reason number 5 is that it gives you a greater sense of purpose. I think when you realise what you already have and you take time to appreciate it and value it and find joy in it, you are less likely to kind of go looking elsewhere for things that you don't really need, are just kind of gimmicky and just not really adding anything to your life. So you find purpose in the things that you have and in your time and in your interactions by being more kind of present in the moment. Reason number 6 is that you'll have improved sleep. Having less stuff in your environment means that it's much calmer for you. It means that you're much more settled, and that when you wake up you don't have those mini stress triggers of all the things that you can see and potentially jobs and things that you can see around your environment when you immediately wake up. So it's creating that sense of calm, which means that you're much more likely to go into a deeper sleep. It means that you're going to feel more settled. You're going to be able to keep on top of the cleaning. So in a sense you've got a better environment because it's cleaner, which is also going to help if you don't have that extra bacteria around. It means that your environment will be that bit calmer and you will then find it a more relaxing space. And there are some studies that have shown how clutter can impact and create sleeping disorders as well. I think it can mean that you are a bit more cluttered in your head as well as around you, and you kind of have more decision making going on, so it keeps your brain ticking over rather than letting it settle and rest ready for bed. And reason number 7 is that it becomes so much easier to find things because you know exactly where things are kept. Everything has a home because you have put things in a logical place as to how you use them, so that when you are finished with an item it's easy to put it back and tidy away. So it means that it's easy then to find things. You've only got certain areas where certain paperwork would be, cables are in one drawer, so you know exactly where to look for those items. It means that you're not going to be looking through piles of stuff trying to work out where you put that item, because you have gone through everything. You have almost like an inventory of easy access to know where things are. And the reason you can have this inventory is because you have such a small inventory list of things, because you have simplified your life. So it does make things much easier to maintain and manage within your home. So there are 7 health benefits of minimalism, and it explains why so many people are cottoning on to this trend and they're really becoming taken with it, because it really does have a positive impact on your general mental health and well-being. So I highly recommend exploring minimalism as a journey for you. Remember, it's about what's personal to you. It's about all the things that you love and that make you happy and that are purposeful within your home, and getting rid of the excess. So hopefully this will inspire you to keep motivated, to keep decluttering and keep going on your own minimalism journey. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your decluttering, or if there's any advice that you would like. I shall be back for more videos soon. Take care. Bye.